What I wanted to talk about today is something that I keep circling back to. I get a lot of comments on that one cam girl video. I get it literally, I think once a week I get a comment on it, or somebody messaging me from there on Twitter or on Instagram or reaching out. So I wanted to kind of talk about that. It's not going to be all about camming, but I'm going to talk about the sites that I use. So before I start, I have 2 notebooks, a calendar, and a big calendar behind me, and I just brought out everything that I use in general when I'm working. So let's start here. I always have a little notebook. I switched to this one for the new year, but I usually put stuff in this one. It just has random stuff. It has stuff from before college too, so it's really just an old notebook, but it still has space in it. So I decided to talk about all the sites that I'm going to use in 2022, which is a lot. One of my main things in 2022 is to diversify my income, so make money off of sites that I was not making money off before, or make more money off of them. Obviously, subscription sites are the big ones. They really popped off during the pandemic, and now I think they're still doing well for most people, but a lot of people are, especially me, it's not as, it's not as profitable as it was. I think that people have grown out of wanting to be on a subscription site and pay for that, and they might not want to do that anymore. Even though they're not as popular as they were before, I still get subs on them. I still get subs on those sites. I mean, I have the one main one. I think I'm allowed to say it. I don't know how YouTube works, but other people say it, so I'll say it. Onlyfans, which is the main subscription site that I use. I've tried to use other platforms. I have not found, I haven't really gone that far into it, I will admit. But they're good options to set up instead of just relying on one subscription site. So that's point number 1. Use subscription sites. I use mostly OnlyFans, but there are other ones that are coming out of the woodworks. Just talk to people you know, look online, see what other girls and guys review it as, and other people like, because we'll see, just see how it works for you. My second one is clip sites. If you're already making, I don't know, people don't do this, I don't know why. If you're already making videos for your OnlyFans or your subscription sites, just put them on clip sites. Use ManyVids, Clips for Sale, I Want Clips, AP Clips. There's like 4 big ones. ManyVids is the biggest one. Clips for Sale is big too, but it's pretty outdated looking. But people that buy there tend to continue to buy there all the time. And you can do really well. They have a different way to kind of promote your videos, and I'll definitely make a video about that because I'm still learning it. I know people who know it much better than I do, so if you're not doing that, you might as well do it because you're making the videos anyway. You can really upload them from your phone. I have a desktop now that I bought, and I kind of regret it, but I bought it and I can use that to edit and do everything, but I just do it on my phone most days, and I just do everything on my phone because it's just much easier than using my camera and uploading it and take the hours to do it. So I'm using those 2. The third one that I use that I don't use as much as I should is cam sites. I started as a cam girl. I did cam for months, and then I stopped, and then the pandemic hit, and I was going on a roll before the pandemic hit, and then I stopped because I lost internet, and I also live with my family, and I was not trying to do that in my home. But I love them. I think that they're good sites if you know how to, and you get a very different audience than you would get from like kind of normal people. There are people on cam sites and clip sites that exclusively know that they want to be on there. They're going there on purpose. They may have heard about it, but usually they're already going there, so they're kind of in the community of buyers. Let me find another way to put this. Those people know what to do on those sites. You can find irritating people on OnlyFans or sites that aren't typically for online work, but if you go to those, they're just a different type of audience. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Number 4 that I like to use are texting sites. Texting sites number 4. They're texting, calling. There's 2 big ones. There's Text Panther and there is Night Flirt. Those are 2 big ones in the industry. Night Flirt is like Close for Sale. It's very outdated, but people that use it have used it for years and they love it. And I think that's something to consider, that if you're joining there, you probably are going to get loyal customers for it. Not to mention, if you join any of these other ones, they will probably spread to your other sites and you'll get money from other sites. I have people who buy my videos, sometimes text me, but will do video calls, and they also sub to me. So it's very diverse and you're able to kind of cash in on different areas. I don't know why people don't diversify. I think it's very dumb. Because if you don't, you're kind of just relying on one thing and you could be making more money. But I do get it's so hard. It's so hard to do it because you have to put more energy into building up those other platforms to actually give you some money out of them. I don't make that much money off of clip sites. Sometimes make money off of texting sites, but it depends on how hard I'm working. Because clip sites and sometimes your subscription sites are just going to be passive income. You get subs, you get video sales, you're not really doing a ton. You're just uploading and just letting money come in. You could even schedule everything so it uploads through the month. You're not doing a lot. When you're doing texting sites, you're actively working. So it's just a different way to make money, and it's a little draining if you don't want to put in that much time or you're not full-time doing this and you have another job. My last tip and my last site that I use are, I guess it's like categories of sites. 5. I'm starting to use vanilla sites in order to find new clients. So this will probably be posted on my Instagram, but I'm using Instagram, TikTok, just other sites that are normally not used for adult content to try to promote my adult content very slyly. There are definitely risks to that. I have lost 3 Instagrams so far. I'm hoping this one will be better since it is not directly violating TOS on sites. So I'm hopefully that this is going to be fine. But I'm trying to use those because I'm trying to also go into getting brand deals through just being a personality online. I already have a big following on Twitter, on my cam sites, on Onlyfans. People know who I am. I do pretty good. I've been doing this for about almost 3 years now. So people know who I am. However, I'm not established on other platforms, so now I have to build those up. But I think it can be really helpful if I start to get money through more vanilla sources of income to add to it. So I wrote down my 7 sources of income, which are subscription sites, cam sites, texting sites, doing direct sales. I've done a few of them so far this year actually, which are customs, clothing, whatever you're selling directly, clip sites and like stuff like that. Ad revenue is a big one. I don't make too much off of the hub or the other video site I'm on. However, sometimes I get to cash out like twice a year, and then the other one I'm on I only have not cashed out yet because it's a $300 cash out. So I'm just waiting for that one. But I get ad revenue there. I've gotten a few cashes out from the hub, which is nice. My vanilla job will be my 7th, and then getting monetized here and getting sponsored on Instagram. So that's 9. That is 9 sources of income. However, I do not have monetization here. I hopefully will one day, but I'm not sure if I'll get it this year. We'll see. But I also think that I could get sponsors probably in the 6-month mark that are paying me, but I need to work on building my regular brand versus me being so comfortable in the brand that I've worked in for almost 3 years now. So I'm definitely changing how I want to be perceived online sometimes. So I just want to be more friendly out there. I want to have more of a vanilla brand that still is advocating for the job I do, is still not hiding it, but being a little bit more clean on the internet. So those are the 5 types of sites. Sorry, the firefighters were outside. To diversify my income and build my brand and what sites I use, because a lot of people ask what sites I use, and I use a lot of them because I know that if I diversify and try ones I like, ones I don't like. I joined a private cam site and I did not like that. The payouts were not for me, but a lot of people like it, so it just depends. I think you should try every site, put a decent amount of effort into it, but if you don't like it, don't force yourself to be on it. But I hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching me. I hope this helped you. If you comment more things that you want to see, I will definitely make it. It just might take me a while because I procrastinate. Okay. Love you, bye.